Alright, I'm being noticed by a bunch of crystal eating spiders.
This one's mine.
What the hell? You survived a shot? That's not allowed.
They're coming for the queen. Take her out.
So we'll take out the smaller ones first. Yeah, I don't think we can. Oh, she's a dream troll queen. Well, that's no good, is it?
Let me catch my breath.
Okay. Okay, no more queen.
Thanks, soldier.
Man, oh man.
For us.
That was a lot of dream trolled enemies. Leather cuirass. Mari Crucia. The hell is that? Nobody knows. Oh, this is what it is. Raw fish and raw wrapped in dried fire kelp. Created by grand Valian explorers over countless voyages, this dish requires neither hearth nor fire to prepare. Like pemmican. Why do I know what pemmican is? What the hell was that? Rimworld. That's what it's called. Because I used to eat it in Rimworld. Or prepare it in Rimworld anyway. My people would eat it. My colonists. Hell yeah, golden lockbox. Gilded skulls, a trinket. No time to rest. Reduces the cooldown for second wind by 15%. This ornamented dwarven skull grins at you, and though the eye sockets are empty, you can't help but feel like something is watching you through it. Despite being lifeless, the skull has a faint, comforting warmth to it that grows much more noticeable the closer you are to death's door. An Eye of Rigamond. Okay, and there is the Delegmen over there. Okay, turns out it crashed and did not save, so we're back here.
One for you.
Time to kill more of these spiders. Yeah, I don't know why the crits don't work. Okay, I jumped and I tried, but I guess it didn't work. Yeah, we gotta hit their backs, their asses, as it were. Okay.
Let me catch my breath. Need him.
Don't attack me, spiderling. What do you mean it didn't hit? What is wrong with you? Why is the hitbox like ass, bro? Oh, hello.
You're a good
He
friend.
dead.
That's one for us.
Okay, and there are a lot of dream trolled enemies here. And we realized that Soul Sponge is... Soul Sponge. Mushroom absorbs dew and infuses the moisture with its own edible spores. When squeezed, the fungus releases an invigorating secretion that is said to bolster one's souls, often accompanying the dead in areas blighted with sickness. Yes, showing the dead and sickness. Cheese veg. There you go. Bleaton cheese wedges. One of the best ways to recover. Yeah, and I believe, yep, the gilded skull. Remember getting that? Oh, and an eye of recommend. Now, an eye of recommend kind of looks like what the blight is, but maybe it is not actually just straight up blight. Because I'm just saying, it do be seeming like it's just blight. Or repackaged.
High ground. The ruin's natural defenses. Good place to post up.
Oh, someone did post up. Love letter. The page is tear stained. It's been 3 years since you've been gone, Velo. 7 since you knelt here and asked me to be your husband. 15 since you whisked me away to ruins by the cliffside for our first kiss. I avoided coming back here for such a long time. Too many memories, but you're right. The view is irresistible. It's nice writing to you like this. Maybe I'll come back. Maybe. I miss you, Velo. And I love you, gods. I love you so much. Yours mournfully, Masog. It is a good view.
One moment.
I thought I heard something. Maybe not though. Also, then the view is good, but like Margaret's Fury, blessing. Sorry, Margaret's Fury is the explosives, right? What do we have here?
One moment.
Nothing at all. Well, that just ain't right. It's actually just nothing. How very interesting. Well, how very not interesting, but you know what I mean.
Next one's mine. Here we go.
Okay, keep blasting. Okay, wood crawler. Ah, good shot, buddy.
Glad that's over.
I see you.
It's over.
Purple chest. Those just upgrade materials, unfortunately. Dank spores on this guy. And a wild mushroom cap here. Oh, this is a ranger outpost, is it? That's why he was on about natural defenses and all that. Because the rangers set up camp here. Makes sense if there's so much natural defense here. Been up here for a while, huh? You have not. You fought a bear. Well, you didn't live to tell the tale, but you did fight a bear. So, like, That's cool or whatever, maybe. Okay, so we're back out in this area. That we've been there. This is the way down. This is where we need to go. Root-bound godless ruins. It's just like a giant staircase down. What the hell, buddy? Hey, no Zoraps allowed. Hey, Invoker of the Ancients. No invoking. Ooh, 1000 damage. Alright, Grizzly Bear. The melons. So, what exactly were you doing here? So, this was the entrance we saw from down or up, you know, from there, from the other side of this place. Kraken horn, palm stone. And look at that. Very nice. There's more here, but right now we're not passing the bridge. Maybe down here, but this bridge is the border. Okay. There you go. Should be good enough. Make our way up. The wild woods. Yeah, nice little wooden steps to the root-bound godless ruin. Oh, there is a little bit of area over there. I mean, we've done this much. Ow. Might as well finish off this little river. Scouting. Who the hell died here? One of the Zoraps I killed. Obviously, and then this is the wild woods again. Question. Did I check behind the waterfall? I believe so, because yeah, the waterfall cave was indeed visited. So we did indeed do that, I think. Okay. This seems like a climbable path. Let us test if that is the case. Well, successful. There was indeed a climbable path. You can see the town there. Now back whence we came. We have a little line area here, little area here, and little area here. Once that is done, I could be convinced to cut across here like that and then clear out the Deligman. You know, keep cleansing this area. There is a lot to cleanse, unfortunately. Field of red flowers. How very interesting indeed.
One moment.
Nothing over here. Sense. Now the ranger outpost does need to be visited. You know, they have these outposts and then there are just like enemies right next to them. Like that kind of rubs me the wrong way. Like, what are you doing? You know? Like, what's the point of having you guys here if there's gonna be like enemies right next to you?
One moment.
The whole point of having you here is so that there are no enemies around, so that people are safe when they traverse these roads. I mean, this is like an official path to head to Nanotedek, right? This is the road to Nanotedek. It's not safe. It is 100% not safe. It is now, thanks to me. But if someone had tried to like go to Nanotedek before, they would be dead. Like literally, they would just be deceased. Okay, let's head over to Ranger headquarters and be like, yo, what the hell are you guys doing? Another base camp over there. Lots of stuff here. Well, the Deligman. They did not take too kindly to people crawling around, I think. Deligman, Scourge. And the Grove Tender here. They're literally just standing around the grove. Barely got hurt, man. Did you make scourges, you piece of shit? Okay, Grove Tender is down.
Still recovering.
Okay, damn tempest. A scourge. Okay, kill the grove tender. Oh, okay, buddy. You have tended the grove enough. Okay, no more scourging around here. Yeah, I would like some meat. Okay. The end of the Deligmen.
We make a good squad.
Gonna chop off their damn heads, huh? Delimgan head. Thick sap-like blood has coagulated at the stump, where the head was removed from the neck. It smells faintly floral. How many Deligmen were here? That's all of them. Yeah, these are all settlers. Oh, we could have frozen them all, probably. I mean, they were out of their jurisdiction here, honestly. Because, like, this... Alright, I could have dropped those on their heads.
One moment.
I could have / should have probably done that. No matter though. The Deligman have learned a valuable lesson, I would hope. These forests no longer just theirs. Look at these Zaraps. Okay, all that's left is this priest. Unless you can raise the dead. Can't. Alright, is dead.
That it?
Wait a minute, why the hell are there enemies here?
Watch yourselves.
And a mauler. They were undead here, and suddenly now there are Zaraps taking their place. Should not happen. A safe area. This jungle is never safe. Areas need to be cleared and re-cleared, I understand that.
One moment.
That is the ranger's job, with their patrols, not mine. I am merely here to scout the area. not really supposed to be doing the ranger's job for them, though I will assist if they should so desire. And they should be willing to basically give up their land for me, and then I'll help. Real estate, man. I'm all about that real estate. Once I own the land, I do whatever the hell I want. I'm willing to use my considerable gun power. Order to acquire it.
There's simply not enough. I hope the hunters come back soon.
I have like an insane amount of food. Like actually an insane amount of food. Like you would cry if you saw how much food I have. Would I give it to you? Probably not.
There's simply not enough. I hope the hunters come back soon. We're going to need to ration more strictly than we already are.
Common grim out of elements.
There's simply not enough. I hope the hunters come back soon. I swear these grain shipments keep getting smaller and smaller.
You are right.
We're going to need to ration more strictly than we already are.
Yeah.
Need to ration more strictly than we already are.
We should already have been, but weren't, then yeah. Should.
Definitely a nice defensible setup. Not bad.
Pretty good. Up a big tree. Although it is a lot of wood, which brings to mind threat of fire. You know? Needed firewood. Rangers, be on the lookout for firewood when you are on patrol. Anything will do, just make sure it's dry. I know that's not an easy thing to find, but please do what you can. Our reserves are running uncomfortably low and I don't want to be left unable to communicate with our leaders in case of an emergency. A gentle reminder, Rangers of the Western Outpost, please read this very carefully. If your name is not Ranger Vincenzio, then do not eat the rations marked Ranger Vincenzio. We may be posted way out here in the woods, but that's no excuse for acting like animals. Kindly, Ranger Vincenzio, to whom the rations actually belong. Was eating someone's food. But then that being said, I am stealing food too. Only what I can skim off the top, you know? As payment for helping these people, like this fine axe, that's also payment. Common mace or dagger or grenades and everything. Health potion. A lockbox. With all their money and hide and vessel flesh. I don't know why they need vessel flesh. I don't know why. I don't really know why I need vessel flesh, but you know. Oh, it's not a tree house. It's a godless ruin.
I knew I left my rations in the tent before patrol, and now they're gone. As soon as I find out who took them, they'll be sorry.
Well, it was not me. Take your potion though.
I was looking forward to those rations too.
Are you Visario or whatever? Incoherent grumbling. Alright, alright. I'll be taking all your water. And that apple. Yo, that is a trap. That is what we in the business call a trap. Ooh. Copper skits and iron junk. I'll take that apple. You're studying maps, are we? Okay. Lieutenant Savario.
Any port in a storm or shrine. Wonder if Helia answered them.
Where is what Helia? What are you talking about? This? Find Aedyrian mead. They can't really steal all the stuff, but most of it, yeah. Lieutenant.
Well, I was certainly not expecting such a distinguished guest at my humble outpost here. Some heads up would have been nice.
Perception. How would they have told you about me? Heads up, not likely. There's a reason people like us are stationed so far from safety. I didn't exactly tell anyone I was coming here. Honestly, I just stumbled across this by mistake. How would they have told you about me?
We have signal fires for a reason, you know.
Anything in the region I should know about?
Besides the usual encroaching wilds and angry primordials, you mean? Well, there are the Trantons.
I killed them, I think? No?
Ruthless bandits. Martella, the rather lovely woman that volunteered to monitor the bounty board, could tell you more.
Alright.
Now, I really must be returning to my duties. Safe travels to you.
Bye.
These wilds aren't going to watch themselves.
Do something about it.
Sorry, Envoy, I need to pay attention here. Sorry, Envoy, I need to pay attention here.
Problem is you are just watching. You aren't doing anything about it. While you just watch. Oh. An ancient memory is here. Great sword, bow, dagger. Dagger, I am overweight.
Give me a moment. I'll join you in gawking at the view when my legs stop swearing at me.
It is an insanely nice view though. Ooh, a game. Ancient memory.
We have been here before.
Probably.
The distant winds breathe soft across your skin too.
I have seen the bones of many lands, but nothing quite like these. I don't know what you mean. No, leave me alone. Let me enjoy the view in peace. I have seen the bones of many lands, but nothing quite like these.
Cold fall pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder.
A murder. Committed by your hand, committed by my hand. Who is the victim? What killed them? Questions first.
They strike against each other.
Each other.
Sparks skitter along blades and light two faces in the dark.
Who?
Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. It didn't have to die.
Show me what you can remember. I can't be bothered with your memories right now. Yeah, show me what you can remember.
Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala.
What?
The arc of one bright light obliterates the other.
Nekad was a prevalent figure in Ekiden or godless mythology who clashed with Enikada over the construction of Nakutedek. Enkidla was an ancient hero of the living lands, credited with the construction of Nakutedek. All that's left of their work is a ruin in Emerald Stair. So they fought over the creation of Nakutedek.
You are Enhekala,
Oh.
a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden and for us, the gardener.
So I am the ancient hero. Tebuk and Asaknes were ancient guardians of the living lands, born as godlikes and imbued with a special purpose from their creator. We speak for the garden and for us as the gardener. The garden is a mythical location full of ancient power and mystery. It is rumored to be in the heart of the living lands. And apparently the spirit is who we're talking to is the gardener. So we are apparently an ancient hero. We're gonna build stuff. Okay.
You have not seen Nekad for 10 years on the day you come to blows.
Oh, right. No, we're not
Which
actually.
memory of him is true?
I don't know. A warm, bright smile, a strong hand in mine. We embrace. I knew his shape as well as mine once. Gritted teeth and a bellowed challenge. Cold sweat dripping from my brow. He thrusts, I parry. A whispered curse. He knocks a drink off the table and scowls. We always argue, but never like this. I have done everything I can to forget him. Prevalent figure in Ikedian or godless mythology who clashed with this guy over the construction of Nakutedek. And Ekida was the ancient hero of the living lands credited with the construction of Nakutedek. All that's left of their work is ruin. So we were ancient guardians. Twin stars falls of the night and colors the sea. The one bright light obliterates the other. You are Echidna. You speak for the garden and for us, Carter. You have not seen Nekar for 10 years on the day you come to blows. So is it just a whispered curse? He knocks a drink off the table and scowls. We've always argued, but never like this.
You fought often and bitterly. But who was Nikad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember.
So you think we are the hero? My brother, my lover, my mentor, my rival. I mean, they fought, so rival would be right, I guess. My rival, my mentor, my lover, my brother. I don't know who the hell he was. Rival?
Nikad, your pole star, a piercing luminance toward which your access could not help but point. Always ahead of you, always out of reach. Did you hate him?
He thought he was better than me. I had to prove him wrong. I wanted to hate him, but I couldn't help but admire him too. I loved him. He was the only one who understood me. But I wanted to hate him, but I couldn't help but admire him.
Your ambivalence infuriated him. You exploited his rage and won. He taught us too. What did Nikad learn from us?
Fear. His traditions were the old world. You were frightening and new. Caution. Your attention was unpredictable, and wherever it fell, calamity followed. Tolerance. Your intentions are sound, but you are young, as are our people. We were growing up together. Tolerance.
You should both have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hekala, what did we do?
What did they do? You flew into a rage, the earth shook, a cliff collapsed into the sea. Your confusion erupted a volcano beneath the ocean, and waved out the coast. Your first taste of misery terrified you. You rained lightning on the land. You collapsed a cliff.
The rock slide took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. We were battered, weightless. The earth gave way beneath our feet. We were left to fall alone. There was no time to scream. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us?
I forgave you. You couldn't know what damage your convulsions would do. For the first time you felt regret. I was proud of how you'd grown. I struggled not to hate you. I resented how much power you wielded over us. For the first time you felt regret. I was proud of how you'd grown.
Your pride only shamed us more. What havoc had we wrought before that this disaster would bring you joy? After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between?
I don't know.
You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on. Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Aedyr, and their bodies to the soil.
I gave the grieving comfort that their loved ones would swiftly return. I made the daunting journey to reincarnation simple. I liberated us from misery. I composted their bodies to make rich soil for our fields. Our dead would want us to eat well. I was suspicious of the temple's purpose, but it was what the other Tabaku Senakis wanted. I gave the grieving comfort that their loved ones would swiftly return. I made the daunting journey to reincarnation simple. I liberated us from mystery. I composted their bodies to make rich soils for our fields. Our dead would want us to eat well. I gave the grieving comfort, yeah.
Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way.
That's good, yeah.
Yet Nikad, your rival, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why.
I remember tradition. In Naku Tedek, I sought to change the old ways and give our people hope, power. Nekard feared the other Tabakos and Akas and I would use the temple to gain control. Jealousy. My plan for the site was chosen over his, and he resented me the glory. Tradition makes most sense.
Preserving the old ways was the hinge Nikad's life turned upon. Without his purpose, he would have been lost for how to live. Your rival, Nikad, was a storykeeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time.
Not anymore.
So it has been, and so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him?
Times have changed. I believed differently. It was my right to oppose him. I agreed with him, but I had to do what my order and the people demanded. I don't care about the old ways or the new. I only wanted to build something that would last. I didn't betray him. His hostility to Nakutedek was a betrayal of me. I believed differently. It was my right to oppose him.
Strength, persuasion, how we bend others to our will. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Nakutedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do?
What did he do? He hunted me in the night market and attacked me in the street. He tried to turn the people against me and led them to attack me in my sleep. He hid from me. Ashamed of our history together, I found him in the night market and confronted him. He took his concerns to the head of my order and foolishly tried to have me exiled. Yep, that makes the most sense. He's a story keeper.
Members of your order had come to celebrate your work. In front of them, he begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt.
That's bad.
The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Enhekala, when your rival threatened your life?
I tried to fight, but I was overcome. Nekard killed me. I realized he was right. I let Nekard kill me. I wrestled the knife from Nekard's hands and killed him with it. Nekard couldn't bring himself to kill me. In his moment of weakness, I killed him. And I'm just ruthless then. I wrestled the knife from Nekard's hand and killed him with it.
We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. You stood over him and wept. Could he have been right about you? One more thing, Enhekala. What did you feel as he died?
Fury, I did what I knew was right. Forgiveness. We both stayed true to our beliefs. Regret, I should have tried to see his side. Forgiveness. For myself? For him? Regret. I mean... Regret. We both stayed true to our beliefs, which I guess that just means it's okay to kill people then? No, regret.
You planted a tree near
Yeah.
Nakutedek to remember him by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
That is the end of my memory, of his memory. Godlike ability, Remembrance of a Nicola. Godlike ability passive, increase the maximum essence by 10%. Open the legend menu with tab to view your godlike ability in the ability screen. 900 XP, and the memory is gone. Well, I am still like extremely overweight right now, so. But that is good. Godlike abilities, we have two, saying maximum health, remembrance of Cliffmail. You have discovered the memory of Cliffmail in the Rise of Dawnshore. You have discovered the memory of Enicola in Wildwoods of Emerald Stair. You accepted the Voyage's offer of power in the Strangle Root. You were born with the Divine Thorn. So there is that. A bunch of passives, a bunch of actives. I do like a passive though. Okay, thank you for the memories. Now, how far would you say ancient memory? Sure. How far is a shopkeeper? Researcher's relief would be the one I would go to, I suppose. I have basically raided The ranger outpost. I bring you. I bring you what I found. Okay, there should be a dead body somewhere around here. Okay, let's see. Well, shit. Oh crap. Hopefully it's after the memory. Probably after the memory, right? Ogre, large, thick-skinned creatures standing between 10 and 12 feet tall. They tend to live in isolation or close-knit packs, such as small groups, gangs, or tribes run by a matron. Indeed, okay. So, the heaviest things like a renegade armor. There you go, that does it. Allows me to move more freely. Now, there is a dead body here somewhere. Must figure out where. I found it. There's a sarcophagus on it too. That's it, 3 hardwood branches. Sorry, that's just not worth it. Sandhide, primal water, hardwood branch. That's something, I suppose. And percussion soul pod. How does one get out of here alive? Okay. Well, we got down here. And the ranger's outpost has been scouted out. They got like a nice little firing range here and all that. They had a whole bunch of delegments. I don't know, you can't use the firing range. Right? Like there's no way to use the firing range, because if you use the firing range, the freaking delegmen are gonna come and kill you. I don't know what the hell these people were doing for training purposes, but let's just say it was like probably not sufficient. Anyway, let's go sell our shit.
One moment.
Okay, the bridge is more or less clear. Okay, Nanu Terek grounds. There's a whole memory about Nanu Terek. Kinda interesting. Hello, merchant.
Oh, hey, it's you. Oh, my favorite customer. Here to peruse my wares, I hope?
Yes, of course. Have a turquoise. Fine abacuses, fine bows. There you go. Should be all, and then some of that. Good amount of money. You have like food and shit, but like I don't really go for that kind of food and all that. So not really that into it, if you know what I mean. I'm also same time setting something up on my phone. Do I need to do both simultaneously? Well, yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, for this side of the wild woods, there are the Trantons, there is the Reliquary. Radiant Spore-capped Nudgelings.
You're mine now.
Bro. What? That hit me? Don't even dare. Yeah, Nudgelings aren't gonna do anything. Okay. Got 'em all.
Everybody all right?
Another little grove. Mine. Okay. It's all done here. I can just do that. And that's one work done. Okay. This is the whole area. I think initially we start by just going to important places. So ancient grotto beacon. Is it like it is an ancient grotto cave entrance? I mean, who am I to say no to an ancient grotto? Hello.
Look out for damp flies. They'll drink you dry down here.
Damn flies, like freaking giant mosquitoes. People died in that water. Old Nana. Someone stole reliquary, blah, blah, blah. Old Nana. A powerful bear that has taken up residence within the grotto. You found a bounty offering a reward for their death.
Keep quiet.
Oh, old Nana.
Sleeping bears. Don't.
Yeah, the bear doesn't bother me. Why are there sporlings? Deal with those. Look at this freaking corruptor piece of shit. Okay, nudge cap down. Okay. Let's give old Nana what we came here to give. Okay. Old Nana is no more. Or Nana's paw. 106 XP. The claws on this massive paw are so large that small knives could be fashioned from them. Probably should be too. I would use claws made from bears. Claws, sorry, I would use knives made from bear claws, I should say. So, lockbox. Seems like a nice way to get killed or whatever, but hey man, if it works. Someone tossed grenades down there. From up this hole, from up there. The hell happened here? Wait, Maxim Vidaro's journal? 20, this is Maxim Vidaro, 2781 AI. We are finally leaving the Republics. I never thought I could convince so many to join this bitter Skinite crusade, but it seems I do not grind my axe alone. When Cipiento realizes that I have absconded with the best of their animances, they will beg me to take my place at the seat of power. It's only a matter of time. 2783 AI, I have a son. 2790 AI. Pure Miserveno is thriving beyond my wildest dreams. Ignacy is healthy, as is Estelle. The living lands will always be the frontier to me, but this island is his homeland, his birthright. How could I ask him to leave? 2792 AI. The settlement practically runs itself these days. I have some ceremonial authority over the Animances, but I often choose not to wield it. They have big plans for Pure Miserveno's agriculture. I would only get in their way. 2795 AI. In my restless wanderings, I found a cave that leads into some precursor ruins. The isolation, the quiet are my oldest friends. I no longer dream of the Songata Dracula. I still understand. Someday Ignacy will too. 28 23 AI. It has been some time since I last penned my thoughts. The resentful Skainite who set sail for the living lands is dead. A tired, content old man has taken his place, and yet Skain is never far from my thoughts. Not as a skinless force of terror, but as a catalyst of change, an upsetter of norms. Here in the wilderness, I think I have found more communication with the effigy than I ever did in my defiance. Ignacy is a good man. I have no reservations about leaving Fiorme Severo, my legacy, in his capable hands. I must rest.
So he was here all along.
This
Yep.
poor guy looks like he was important.
Idol of secret hatred. Ring of the Founder. Increases your damage against unaware enemies by 25%. Wordless anger boils within you whenever you look at this idol. Sometimes you can feel it looking back. Ring of the Founder. Plus 10% damage against enemies with full health. Hatred unshackled. Once adorning the ring finger of Maxim Vidaro, founder of Fior Mesaveno, this simple leather cord is covered in dark stains that always return if washed away. A seething hatred ripples forth from this vile ring, instilling in you a bloody desire to see your enemies reduced to nothing but unrecognizable scraps of bone and viscera. He found his peace here. The skin charms. I found Maxim Vidaro. Maybe I can tell people where he is too. Tell them, hey, you want to go see Maxim Vidaro? Like your hero or whatever? See, I know where he is.
Careful. This place doesn't smell safe.
Free health potion. shit. The water is poisonous. Okay. Interesting. Well, give me like the loin.
Something here.
Good eye. Okay. Did he have to set up shop among all the freaking poisons of the world? Like no other place is there poisonous water, but right here. This is where Maxim Vidaro wanted to go run away. Forgotten Soul Pod. Okay, it's up there. Must find a way up. That's pretty easy, I guess. There we go. Wasn't there a poster? A reward for finding Maxim Vidaro? Find Renegade armor. Oh, we found him all right. Dead, but like, you know, we found his body. Sorry about the ice. So that leads over there. So leads to this little extremely bloody alcove. Okay. Now there is this plant here. Oh, there's another entrance here. Delegmen. Delegmen are plant-like beings bound to ancient trees. While content to leave most adventurers alone, they have been known to lash out at settlers, encroach on their territory, or anyone they conceive as a threat to nature. Ancient grotto. There is another exit. Down near the coast, though.
Let's go. Next one's mine.
Okay.
To your left.
Okay, Mr. Skirmisher. Should have used a gun.
We make a good squad.
But you see, guns are instantaneous. Your spears, well, I mean, I can track them and very simply and effectively dodge.
Got something.
No, you don't. Just hasn't been updated yet. Will be soon enough, don't worry. And this way up to Nanotech we have seen and done. May have even climbed this path, yeah, in the past. No matter. God knows how long this test has been here.
Something nearby.
Yeah, Helios Talon, I know. Yeah, it seems, yeah, it is literally blocked. They have set up a straight up blocker here. We might be able to find another way, or perhaps not. If we do not find another way, would that be so bad? Okay, pry this thing open. Common greatsword. Fortunately, I was gonna say no real way up, and I think I might be right. I don't see any real way up. So maybe I missed something. Oh, this is pure cliff. Just extremely sheer cliff walls as far as the eye can see. There is one way. That way is way more dangerous than I thought, apparently. Okay, we'll keep eating. Turns out there is no easy way out. Well, except that. That's a pretty easy way out. Literally just a ramp leading up. Merge. Right here. So yeah, that's the ancient grotto. Met old Nana there. The stuff here. I don't know how much or more of this area we can actually explore, or maybe it just like ends here or something. It is possible. It has to go until there, I think. The Artrican heart is there. The reliquary. I know this goes up. I mean, this area should also be explorable. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know. And this area cannot be explored because it's narcotic. Same thing with pure Messavino. It's a big blank here. Not really a big blank. It's just that is an area we actually go inside. So That part of the map cannot actually be completed. Anyway, else. Oh, actually. Also these islands here. Probably need to explore those. Yeah, okay. We gotta do that next time. Anyway, see you then.